Welcome back to my channel, and on this video I will show you how you can install a pre-made cover. These covers are from Legendary Auto Interior, and they make a pretty good cover. This series like original. The cover just want to replace the old one for a new one, and to replace this on this back seat, it is in a pretty good shape, and you can see him right there. He have this burlap. Most of the time I change the bottom, this material, but on this time I will leave it like how it is because it is in a good shape. I just will add one more layer of cotton burlap, and those cover that back seat, it is for a GTO Pontiac, and you will see the process how to install those cover on that back seat. Okay, going to start removing the old cover. Never put the new cover on top of the old one. Make sure to remove it, and have a lot of hungry all around, and you have to remove it. You will need like a plier, a cut wire, or something like this just to remove this hungry. You can cut it. So simple with this kind of snippet. And I'm going to remove it. With this snippet, it is so easy to cut it. To cut this horn ring. They put so many right here in this spot, but I already got the top. And I will do the side. Okay, I got the top and I got one side, so I'm going to do the bottom and the other side off the camera. Okay, I removed all the horn ring, and now I need a wire because right here have a lifting, and then between that lifting or that headliner lifting have a wire, and I have to remove this wire because I will use this wire back, and it is this. So I remove the other wire, and now I'm going to take this cover off. Okay, I don't need the old cover. And you can see it is in a good condition. It's going to trim a little bit on the side, just a little bit, because I will put a new one, one layer on top. I am not going to replace it. I'm just going to add it. Sometimes you don't have no option. You have to replace it. When do you have to replace it? When it is all coming apart. There you have to replace it. But in this case, it is not necessary. And you can tell when you have to replace it. I'm going to cut a little bit right here. And same thing on the bottom. Okay. I'm going to put out a 1-inch topper or 1-inch point on the bottom, right here, right there. And then I'm going to put one layer on top. And I have it right here. By you adding this, sometimes the cover is so tight, and when you add this, it will be tight. This is the backrest. So I got one layer on top, and I'm going to bring the cover because I have it on the sun, and I'm going to start putting it. So I got the cover right here. And I have to put a wire. You can see right here is a hint. And between that, you have to put a wire all the way across the bottom and all the way across on the top, and same thing on the side. I put one corner first, and sometimes I have to remove that corner, and I will put this one. And you can tell the cover looks like if it is small, but you just have to pull it. See, I get it right here. You can do it this way, like that, or you can do it like this, whatever easier for you. Okay, I got 4 corners. Make sure the cover is centered, because if the cover is not on the center, it won't line up this with the cushion, and you want this piping and this piping to line up with the bottom cushion. So make sure to center the cover. If you have to put like a hot air using like a heat gun, do it. If you have to, if the cover is too thick, make sure to work under the sun or apply hot air. So look like if everything is fine, I'm going to put this wire on it. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I will put the bottom one right here. And you can tell the way they made it, it's like a little bit hard to put this wire in. And there is the cut. I just have to put the wire through it. Okay, there is the wire. As you can see. The function, the purpose to put this wire is to keep the pull even, because if you don't put a wire or you don't put like a something to hold it, when you put a handle right here, it will show the pull right here. Same thing right here. So, and with this wire, when you put a handle right there, and you put a handle right there, it will look even, this part. That's the purpose of that wire in there. And I'm going to do the same thing with this wire. And I will do auto seams. It have the wire already, 4 wire. Now, I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to start holding the cover with hand ring. You can see it. You can buy this in any upholstery supplies in the United States, and you will need a hand ring plier. Can be a manually or can be a pneumatic. You can buy this in any upholstery supplies in the United States. Amazon and eBay, they have both, and it's cheaper in there. You can start from the center. There is not a rule that it says that you have to start from the bottom or you have to start from the top. It's up to you. Just make sure that center the cover. Make sure to do that. And I will start from the corner right here, bottom. I pull it, hold it with one hand, and I get my plier right here. There is the handle, the plier, and I just put one. And I just put one more. And same thing over here. Right there. Push it down with this. Hold it with my left hand and get the plier, and right there. I got 2 bottom corner. Now I have to see right here, making sure it's even, and get one. Here is a piping for the top, from the bottom to the top, and I get right here exactly where the piper is, and I get the others, and you can see it right there. I got it right here, I got right here, and right there. So that's the bottom. Now I'm gonna do the top, and same thing. Like I say, there is not a rule that it says that you have to start from the bottom. No, it's up to you. I'm going right there, and I'm going to do same thing right here. And now I'm going to do right here. This wire, this is the center, so I have to make sure the cover, I know for you it is hard to see it, but the cover has like a mark in here. This mark means the center. This mark means the center, so I have to line up with this metal, and I get it right there. And same thing right here, and right here. So I got it. I can use a pneumatic tool. It will be faster, it will be easy, but you can see I already given you an idea in case if you don't have the tool, how you can do manually. And to do this, I will use this tool. It is a good pneumatic tool, save time, and just get it. You have a handle right there. Way faster with this. If you are learning, I don't recommend you to have that tool. Start everything like everybody manually, and then a little by little you are buying a power tool. Power tool. If you have your own shop, it is so. It's way better because it makes you more efficient. But remember, that tool is not going to make the job for you. It's going to help. It's going to make you more efficient. going to do this part right here. Some covers are so hard to put them on, so hard. But on this GTO Pontiac are not that hard, and you can see it. You can see are not that hard. I guess sometimes, most of the time, you have to see it. See it right there. If everything is fine, then you pull it like that. Use the other hand and pull it. When you have experience, you just pull it. But I recommend you, if you are learning, see it. If there is any wrinkle, rough, put a hot air. If you see the wrinkle is not there, so you can now pull the cover with the hand ring. As you can see, pretty much this cover is on. And there's the cover. So simple, huh? So simple and easy. A lot of people don't know how to do this. And if you have your own business and you are afraid to install a new cover, and you don't know what is better, buy it ready made or make it. If the customer want a full restoration, it's better to buy the cover ready made and you just install it. It is, you will see it is faster and cheaper to do it that way. But of course, you have to talk to the customer. The customer has to let you know that he wants a full restoration, because this line are not seen, and there is no way how we can make it like how it comes from the factory. It's not a stitch, it's not a thread in there. So this is the backrest. It's done. I'm going to, the bottom cushion is the same process as this. If it is the same process, it doesn't make sense to show you the whole thing. I will show you part of the bottom cushion, how to install the cover. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to bring the bottom cushion. Okay, I already removed the old cover and I put a wire like I did on the backrest, and now I didn't show you that. I think it wasn't necessary. But I'm going to, again, if you see the cover is not fitting right in the installation process, maybe you have to remove the hand ring and pull it to wherever you see it needed. Maybe because you might install the cover, you might see it crooked. If it is crooked, maybe because you pull it too much that way or you pull it too much this way. So make sure the cover has to look straight and it has to be centered. And I'm going to start putting some hand ring. Right here is going to right there. And I'm going to start from the corner. Same as I did before. Right here, put it right there. And I'm going to do the same thing right here. And always when you are doing this, when you pull it, see it. Maybe you are pulling too much. Always keep your eyes on it. If you see you have a wrinkle, make sure at the end, those wrinkle, this part, it has to be plain. If it has wrinkle, you have to remove the cover and pull it. Or sometimes when the cover is too big, you have to add more phone, you have to add more like cotton, or you have to train the cover sometime. And I'm going to put it right here. And this cover right here, it looks like if it is short, but it is not short. I just have to pull it a lot. And you can see it. It's kind of hard right here. It's like a 1 inch. Sure. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna put one more. Okay, put two right there, just enough to hold the cover of that part. And I'm going to do the same thing right here. Okay. If you buy the cover ready made, you can stop. And you see this like a too short. Sometimes you have to add like a extra piece of just for the pull. But most of the time fit. This brand, it is a good brand. Legendary, they make a good cover. There are some other brands that I don't recommend. Some customers, sometimes they buy the cover ready-made and they don't go for quality. They go for the cheaper one online. And you know, online they sell a lot of things. If you read the review, always, when you don't know a brand, read that review. Okay, I got the back part right here. Okay, I got it. Now I'm going to see. A lot of people put the front part first. Like I say, it doesn't matter. You can put the back part or the front. Doesn't matter. But always get the corner first. Always corner, and then you decided the back or the front section with the cushion. And right here, this cover have like a stitch with this piece and this piece meet right here in the center. So, and right there is a mark on the frame. That means in the center. So the center of this piece, it has to go on top of the other mark. By doing that, you are secure that this cover is centered. Okay, I'm going to use the power tool. I most of the time I use the power tool. I just use the manual tool, that way you can see it. And you know what? Right here, you can see it, but I cannot. I just trim the wire a little bit. Okay, it's almost done. I just need to finish this side. I got the bottom cushion. I'm going to remove this because I will show you why. You can see a small wrinkle right there. You can see a wrinkle right there. I just removed that hand ring and I'm going to put a little bit more. Okay, I can see it there. I know you can see it, but I am on the opposite side. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's perfect right there. Okay, those wrinkles are gone. To make sure. Still a little bit. A little bit right there. Okay. See now? Oh, now it's fine. Here. I'm going to put them outside, I'm going to clean it, and then you will see, I will show you how it looks. Both the bottom cushion and the lid back together. There is the sit down, backrest and bottom cushion. And I'm going to show you something. Right here, the seat, this the backrest go on top of this piece, so it will be right here all the way across. So that piece are not going to see it. They put a different material in there, and there it is. And I show you the whole process. It's not hard. This one wasn't hard. Sometimes we have to replace the cotton, we have to replace the burlap, and we have to put a new foam. Then if I do that, for me it's still not hard. It's all about time. But if you are learning, maybe for you will be hard. But remember, if something is hard for you, just keep practicing. Keep practicing. At the end, you will get it. At the end, will be easier for you if you practice it. That's it. It is for this GTO Pontiac. I'm going to install the headliner, package tray, and door panel, and will look beautiful at the end. So thank you, my friend, for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.